Good afternoon and welcome here inside the booth at Moret Stadium between the bricks here for the NCAA Division II Men's Lacrosse South Regional here at Lenoir-Rhyne University. I'm Otto Caliani, joined by Jamie Dickinson here today, and we have a game on our hands here today, Jamie. We have the visiting the number 4 University of Tampa Spartans taking on the number 2 Lenoir-Rhyne Bears. And this is some premier lacrosse in the country here today, and we're super excited to be welcoming you.
Absolutely, Ade. This is going to be a great game. This is a game that's worthy of being on the ESPNU. It's going to be that type of game. It's going to be fast-paced. It's going to be what lacrosse is all about. There's two highly skilled, big, athletic kids on both teams. It's going to be a real pleasure to watch and a super exciting game for the fans across the way.
Yeah, good to see some fans and faithful here from both schools out there in the stands. And we're going to start off first with the Tampa Spartans to come in at 10-0 now on the season under head coach Rory Whipple here in this 10th season. Started the program there at Tampa. And, I mean, we saw them in a very dominant performance against Mount Olive on Friday, 20-48. Where we saw Ben French go off, and we saw Jack Wood as well go off. I mean, Blake Olmore stood tall in goal. So, I mean, they have a lot of studs on this team, and the one that we're going to circle on our sheet here today is Ross Dickerson, number 24, the face-off guy for Tampa. He is phenomenal. He is number 1 in Division II history right now in face-off percentage at .761, and it's going to be tough to stop him.
It is. He's a great player. He was preseason, I believe he was preseason player of the year and the preseason favorite specialist of the year. He's a great talent. He wins a lot of balls to himself, doesn't involve the wing play a whole lot. And he's up against Zach Badeau from LR, who's probably, I think he's number 2 in face-off percentage. So it's just going to be a great battle. The one advantage I might give LR is the depth of their face-off crew. We can run 2 or 3 guys out there. There's not a lot of drop-off, but they're gonna have their hands full with Dickerson.
Yeah, Dickerson is a problem. And then on the other hand, not a slouch himself is number 49, Zach Badeau here for Lenoir-Rhyne. The Bears coming in at 13-1 with an overall record, and under Coach Paradine right here in his 11th season starting the program here at Lenoir-Rhyne. They're looking to avenge the last time they played Tampa here between the bricks, which they lost 11-8 here in the quarterfinal matchup. So they're looking to avenge that loss here, and Zach Badeau is as good as it comes from the faceoff X as well. I mean, his percentage of .749 is number 2, right behind Dickerson in faceoff percentage, and literally the game will start off with him and Dickerson in the middle, so it's going to come down to that at the end of the day.
It's going to be very interesting to see. Zach is a much bigger kid than Dickerson, and it's going to be interesting to see if Zach can wear the smaller player down. It's just going to be best on best is what it's going to be.
Like we said, there's matchups across the board here today. I mean, like we said all year, if you're a fan of D2 men's lacrosse, I hope you got some of these players here on your fantasy team. This is the matchup here today.
Mm-hmm.
And just across the board, we can name names. Ben French, Blake Ulmer, Jack Wood, Matukis. And then for Lenoir-Rhyne, you have Will Cannon, Eric Dickinson, Miles Moffitt, Noah Johnson, Christian Starkey, just all over the board, a bunch of matchups, and we're excited to bring in action here today.
Absolutely. It's going to be great matchups. And for the LR Bears, it really, on the offensive side of the field, it's got to go through 12, and it's got to go through 42. Those are their two. Torrin Eccleston has scored a few more goals than those guys, but the offense goes through them, and so that's what you're going to see on offense for the Bears.
Yeah, super stoked for that. Like you said, this is going to be. Won't be surprised if it's a shootout here between both sides. And we're about 5 minutes away from starting lineups here, and we'll get ready and bring it back to you here on the Bear Sports Network with starting lineups coming shortly.
North Carolina. Today's quarterfinal game features the Tampa Spartans and the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears. Let's meet the starting lineup. First of the group visiting team, the Tampa Spartans. A freshman, number 10, Matthew Vidal. A junior, number 12, Sam Collingwood. A junior, number 18, Colin White. A junior, number 20, Scott Phillips. A freshman, number 22, Jack Wood. Senior, number 24, Ross Dickerson. A sophomore, number 28, Christian Brodiak. Senior, number 44, Nathaniel French. A senior, number 88, Nick Parrish. And a goal, a freshman, number 4, Blake Homer. A starting coach. And now, let's meet the starting lineup. Lenoir-Rhyne Bears. A junior, number 12, Alan Adams. A junior, number 20, Christian Stark. A sophomore, a senior, number 25, Connor Stanley. A freshman, number 28, Victor Powell. A freshman, number 33, Joey Mason. A junior, number 37, Dylan State. A senior, number 42, Eric Dickinson. A senior, number 49, Zach Udo. A freshman, number 50, Tommy Aguilar. And a goal, a junior, number 24, Noah Johnson. The Bears are coached by Greg
So we're getting ready to roll here. The starting lineup's just introduced there by PA announcer Jeremy Zalaka, and we're getting ready to go right here in the middle.
Nice sportsmanship by both teams, giving each other fist bumps as they were walking to their spots.
Let's go. Get it going now. Dickerson and Bedeau comes out the back and wins the first face-off of the game here for Lenoir-Rhyne.
Nice start for the Bears. They're going to be patient, I believe, with his first possession.
And Dickerson immediately pressed early and got into his hands there, right, is Matthew Bedeau there on the other end. And looks like Bedeau is going to have the matchup of Dickinson, 1v1 all day here today, trying to lock him up.
It's going to be an interesting matchup, Ade. That's a redshirt senior against a freshman.
Dickinson, an illustrious scorer himself, only 6 goals away from being one of 6 players in Division II history with 200 goals. You see Eccleston driving his way in. Usually see him a little bit closer to the crease. Has been the crease guy for Lenoir-Rhyne this season. Now Dickinson firing in top right corner, 1-0 Lenoir-Rhyne.
That's a shot from 18 yards. That's a heck of a shot. And he picked the corner.
And just feeding off the crowd there is Dickinson. As you see this replay right now, hitting his spot, getting a nice pass up top.
He was screaming for the ball up top. You can't leave him that far open. He's going to hit the net from that, even from that far, with precision. If he's got that much room, time and space.
He pointed at the crowd and said, "I can do this all day." You see a violation.
It's a face-off violation on Dickerson. That's one for Tampa. 2 more, and they'll be down 30 seconds for a delay of game penalty.
So you see Kanata and Eccleston there at the 40.
And here comes Bryce Reese off the substitution box.
Reese will enter the fray as well. Reese with a head of steam. Reese looking to make someone miss. Some good pressure here by the Spartans. This is something the Spartans probably didn't want to happen. 2 straight possessions here for Lenoir-Rhyne. They got to look to bounce back here and create a turnover and go the other way. Kanata.
This is the same matchup that Wingate used in the conference final of a sack. They put a short stick on Kanata, and Kanata had 5 goals. Don't know what's going to come of it today, but that didn't work out very well for Wingate a couple of weeks ago.
So just an errant pass there by Kanata, trying to do maybe a little too much.
Yeah, I think the Tampa defender got a little bit of his stick in his hands, causing it to go high. Kanata usually makes that pass.
It's good defense there by Brodiak. So now the Spartans will start off with their first possession of the game, looking for an equalizer.
The difference between what Tampa's going to see today defensively versus what they saw Friday against Mount Olive is LR's not going to play a zone. Tampa basically carved up the Mount Olive zone in the first quarter. Also, LR's going to aggressively switch off picks.
And there's Ben French, a player who we talked about in pregame. Had 9 points against Mount Olive there on Friday. You see late into the shot clock now, 25 seconds. Good pressure, shot fired high, and that will go wide.
Yep, and the LR's taking the body on the crease.
Good pressure by Powell. Under 20 here on the shot clock.
Connor Stanley on the ball.
That's French. Good job by Stanley to lock up his hands. Under 5 here. 4 seconds on the shot clock. They got to get going. And looks like it's going to be a shot clock violation there on Jack Wood.
Big win for the Bears on defense. That's a huge win.
Good pressure by LR. Looked like Wood just didn't realize that there was under 10 on the shot clock to go.
Yeah, they never got into that situation against Mount Olive. I don't think they've actually gotten into that situation a whole bunch at all this year.
Dickinson makes a move. Spinning, surveying. Out to Kanata. Inside to Aguilar, and I think
he was fading away off his back foot. That's why it went high. Didn't touch anything on the way to the goal. Under 60 seconds in the shot clock.
Omer did a good job of cutting off that angle. You see Kanata trying to work his way in. Good ball reversal. Reese.
Nice stick by the Tampa defender, number 12.
So that's
Collingwood to get to knock that pass down.
And a straight line shot and a big check there from Connor Stanley.
Yep.
It's going to up-ed Matukis.
Big check, but a legal check.
So another opportunity here for Tampa to get an equalizer on the board. So that's right. Now dishing off to Hanlon.
Tampa being very patient offensively.
Now looking to go to work, trying to attack Ben Yacht. Good initial pursuit there by Yacht.
Liam Farrell on the ball. Or should be.
That's Joey Maslin.
Joey Maslin on the ball, yep.
Good pressure. Now Powell trying to lock up the hands of Hanlon. 20 on the shot clock here for the Spartans. Wright looking to make a move. He's being locked up by Farrell. Another late possession deep into the shot clock for the Spartans. Wright trying to attack. Under 10 now on the shot clock. Hanlon makes a move. Gets deflected right now with the ball. Dumped inside.
He's in the crease.
And
yep, he's going to be in the crease. It's going to be white ball. Another great stop by the Bears.
And it is getting
and we have a flag down. It's going to be on 22 from Tampa.
So it's going to be on Jack Wood.
Officials are discussing it. It's a 30-second conduct foul. Must have said something to the officials about the play on the crease.
So that's huge now for Lenoir-Rhyne as they have an opportunity to go man up.
It's 2 defensive stops right off the bat for the Bears with great physical defensive play.
So the man-up unit will be in now for LR. Hatcher, over to David Bell. And looks like the Bears are in it now. Bell into Dickinson. Dickinson cranks. And
it's high to high stick side. Can't shoot there.
Great save by Ulmer. Read it the whole way.
Yep.
Now the Spartans will look to push. Get a good clear.
Nice job by the Spartans.
And a bounce shot.
That's actually a very fortunate play. That pass was not intended for the player who scored. It actually went through the guy who was passing the ball in a fortuitous bounce right to the guy cutting from behind the goal.
We show you a replay there. And like Jamie said, just an unlucky bounce to equalize us here at 1 apiece. Here with 9:13 remaining here in the first quarter.
And both coaches are all over the officials early in this game.
So that first goal there was scored by number 18, Colin White of the Spartans. And Dickerson, a good box
That's going to
out.
be a loose ball push on White.
Still back and forth, and Dickerson will come out with it, and it will remain.
Yeah, they needed to kill that because it was not cleanly picked up by Dickerson. So great officiating, get the ball up off the ground and in a Tampa stick.
So Tampa with a little momentum right now, looking to add on to it here and perhaps retake the lead for the first time. Some good movement. You see Mosher McGraw. Mosher McGraw shoots and he fires, goes low, and connects.
Nice job getting to the middle, getting over the top. Someone's going to slide on that one. He comes over the top. Someone's going to slide to the body a little bit quicker for the Bears.
And just like that, the Spartans take the lead here for the first time, 2-1. And Mosher McGraw through the contact, finishing low, right past Noah Johnson. So we'll do it all again here in the middle. And Dale goes out the back and secures the ball here for Lenoir-Rhyne. And Aguilar not able to handle that pass. It's a loose ball. Moffitt racing towards it. And they're going to get it to Ulmer. And just an unlucky series of events there for Lenoir-Rhyne. And now the Spartans are looking to push. And so far it's just been those unforced errors right there for LR that have really got them stuck. And you can ill afford to give, especially a good team like Tampa, the momentum they needed. And a good move inside. And another goal there as that one is scored by Daniel Fitzpatrick. 3-1 Tampa.
Yeah, they got up underneath Jake Alicia on that play and just got up underneath and made a good clinical finish after beating the defender underneath. Right here, he gets underneath him, drives to the middle, takes a step up field to increase his angle. Nice individual play by the Tampa midfielder.
Yeah, Fitzpatrick, a little hesitation move, created just enough separation to get underneath and found the nylon. So back in the middle, And Dickerson low to the ground, ends up with it, and now it's pushing. And a big
great
check
play
from behind. That was a huge hit there by McCracken, still with the ball, bouncing off 4 defenders, and somehow gets it to
Kanata. I don't have no idea how he got out of that quadruple team. Just effort is the only thing I can say.
That is huge there for Lenoir-Rhyne as McCracken. Now Reese will shoot off Omar.
Oh, another
save by Omar, and it's in the crease.
Legal procedure on LR. They touch the ball and they touch the back of the goal. Not allowed to do that. Not allowed to touch any part of the goal.
Now weaving his way in, firing, just going wide. There was Casey Platenik. $60 seconds here on the shot clock. See Jack Wood with the ball on X. He's got Connor Stanley hung up there. Stanley able to rotate and pick up Wood. That is French now with the ball. He's got Powell stuck up now.
Very different tactic by LR than Mount Olive. Yet on Friday night, Mount Olive played the zone. A great shot.
It's another ringer there in the corner. Is connected there for Fitzpatrick. And this is someone who we didn't talk about in the game on Friday. He had 4 goals in that game alone, so he has been feeling himself in the last 2 games.
Yep, that's a great job by the Bears to get out from the situation where the defender was hung. It's just a little bit of a scramble off that and a great ground ball pickup and a nice shot.
So 4-1 is the score now. The Tampa Spartans going on a 4-0 run. Dickerson. Or excuse me, Bedell comes out there. There's a different face-off guy there. That was Whitaker. Now, ball in Eric Dickinson's hand, looking to slow things down, get some reinforcements in, and Lenoir-Rhyne needs a goal here. Back outside to Dickinson. He'll fire and wing
That's off the post. And we have shot clock reset. That didn't miss by much. I think that hit both hit that right in the corner where the post and crossbar come together.
Now Reese looking to make someone miss. Hesitations.
Quick slide on that.
Back to Dickinson. He immediately gets switched with the pull on.
A little bit of an airmail on that pass.
Another unforced error there from Lenoir-Rhyne. And now the Spartans are looking to take advantage once again here on offense. For the Richie Hawley. Back to Hanlon. Now Hawley looking to go to work on Torres. And a lot more patience here from the Spartans team offensively, looking to really take advantage of spots as opposed to when they played Mount Olive on Friday. They were just go, go, go attacking that zone.
Yep. Very different offensive mindset here for Tampa with the Bears playing an aggressive man-to-man defense.
And another goal.
Ooh, that was a crazy one. It got off the bottom of the crossbar, bounced outside the crease, but the backspin caused it to go back into the goal.
And just like that, the run for Tampa continues. 5-0 run here for the Spartans. So we show you that replay and just cranked, just like Jamie said, hit the crossbar and spun back in. So that one was scored by Richie Hawley and assisted by Shane Hanlon. And Bedell wins this face-off again. He's done an excellent job so far against Dickerson. But it's been just the little mental mistakes here by the Bears on offense that have really cost them here.
Yeah, maybe pressing a little bit. Big game. National quarterfinal. Just trying to get their legs up underneath them. Plenty of time. Just need to do what they do, play their game.
Reese surveying now, looking for an alley. Spinning.
Double coming.
Reese wants an ISO here. Creates a space.
Tampa is aggressively switching on dodges.
Now Aguilar.
Ooh.
And another just costly mistake there. I think Reese just took his eyes off that one. Was ready to go as soon as the ball was thrown. So like Jamie said, just maybe a little bit of jitters here from Lenoir-Rhyne so far in this one. So they're down 5-1 with 3 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Spartans have really taken advantage of these mistakes and have capitalized here on offense so far. Now drive in.
I don't think that shot, that's got to be a cross check. Ooh.
And able to pick it up there is
Stape.
And he's off to the races. Stape showing off the speed. Buries his head in.
Very close to being a penalty on Dylan. Timeout White. Timeout White before the ball got checked out of Dylan Stape's stick.
So a timeout here by Lenoir-Rhyne, and we'll take a breather here on Bear Sports Network. Welcome back here on Bear Sports Network. If you're just tuning in, you missed an exciting one so far with the Tampa Spartans up 5-1 here over Lenoir-Rhyne Bears here in the NCAA quarterfinal. Jamie, what do you think Coach P was telling Lenoir-Rhyne there in that huddle after just a 5-0 run here from Tampa?
Same thing that Aaron Rodgers told the Green Bay media. RELAX. Relax. Just play. Don't be. It's just a lacrosse game. Just go play LR lacrosse, and we're going to be fine. There's a ton of lacrosse left to play. Just do what we do, and we're going to be fine. Just relax.
As Eccleston looking to start things off, as Lenoir-Rhyne badly needs a goal here just to get their momentum up, and a nice move by Dickinson and inside to Moffitt. Just can't handle that pass. Great pressure. Ball up ahead. And it's going to be Tampa possession.
No, that was a goalie interference call.
And a shot low, driven as Cullen White gets goal number 2. 6-1 Tampa. And they took advantage of that very quick reset. And White was by his lonesome there at the 15.
A lot of confusion about what that call was. I was a little confused, but with the restart, it had to have been goalie interference. So that's where Tampa got that quick restart when they didn't pick up the ball at the midfield, and led to a quick goal. 2 violations on Tampa. That's big.
And another run here for the Spartans. Like we saw on Friday in that Mount Olive game, they went on a run and just Mount Olive was not able to keep up or answer. But Lenoir-Rhyne is a different story, and they need to be able to get some momentum going their way. This is definitely a team that feeds off energy as well, as McGrath just fires wide.
Good shot by McGrath, just a little off the mark.
So far, just top-notch defense here from the Spartans have really, along with the jitters, have really forced LR not to play their game. McGrath trying to bury his way in, the big lefty. Spinning, looking to post up. Now into Reese.
That's a low-angle shot. You need to go to the far side on that one. Super hard to score it on a righty goalie near side on a shot that low, close to goal line.
So Ulmer has answered the bell here so far in this one. Ulmer right now with 5 saves. As we are approaching under 30 seconds remaining here in this first quarter. Spartans probably looking to just score one more here, go up.
Yeah, they're definitely going to hold for the last shot.
Into Wood at X. Working inside, a shot fired wide. "15 seconds here. Inside, that one is dunked in and put in there by Jake Mosher McGraw, 7-1 Tampa.
Yep, big first quarter for Tampa. Bears just have to regroup here at the quarter, get their legs up underneath them. Like I said, there's still a lot of lacrosse to be played, and this LR's too good of a team to cave to this 7-1 lead. It's a heck of a lead, but LR's capable of going on a 7-1 run just as much as Tampa is.
You said the game of lacrosse is a game of runs, and right now the Spartans have answered the call and have gone on a run of their own. And just waiting to see how Lenoir-Rhyne will react as Zach Bedell comes out with it. Inside, now Dickinson fires.
That's exactly what LR needed. That's a great play by Zach Bedell. The only way that was going to turn out well for the Bears was to win it forward to himself. He did. Got the ball to Dickinson. Dickinson buried it.
And that snaps a 7-0 run there for the Spartans. As Jamie said, Bedell just picking up and going, fighting Dickinson.
You're going to see exactly the same thing here.
Knows what to do with the rest of that. Bedell out the front. And that will be the end of the first quarter, folks, as your score is the Spartans of Tampa 7, Lenoir-Rhyne Bears 2. And we will be back shortly here on Bear Sports Network for second quarter action.
I pledge.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
So we're back here on the Bear Sports Network. Once again, if you're just tuning in, it's a 7-2 game with the Tampa Spartans up over the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears. Jamie, what else can you say about this Tampa team to start? I mean, they went on a run of their own, and it's been the players who we didn't really circle have really stepped up right now. Jake Mosher-McGraw, 2 goals. Colin Wyatt with 2. Daniel Fitzpatrick with 2 as well. And, I mean, the Bears have done a good job of keeping Jack Wood and Ben French in check, but it's been the other supporting players that have really stepped up.
Tampa's very good all the way up and down the roster. One big advantage going into the thing for the Bears is Tampa sitting on 2 face-off violations to LR's 1.
And Dickerson looking to make his way there. Big shove, and
Tampa comes up with the ball. Just Bears got to dig in and play defense for 80 seconds.
So now Tampa looking to add to their 5-goal advantage here in the opening minutes here of the second quarter.
Bears need a stop, obviously.
Yeah, but love to see a big check or just game-changing cause turnover here from Lenoir-Rhyne. I know that will amp them up as a whole. Now Tampa just, like I said, just looking to exploit the holes. They're very patient so far.
That's an illegal screen if he makes contact with the player with his stick like that.
You see Ben French here with the ball. 9 points against Mount Olive. He's been held in check here by Victor Powell so far today.
Starkey playing on the ball.
Some good movement inside there by Mosher-McGraw.
10 seconds on the shot clock.
Break loose here from Starkey. 5 here on the shot clock. Ben French going to have to go to work here against Powell. Good D here by Powell. French gets inside.
No, that should be a shot clock violation.
And a great save there by Johnson.
No, he's in the crease. In the crease or a shot clock violation, one of the two. It's going to be LR ball. Nice defensive stand by the Bears.
You see Colin White and Christian Starkey mincing some words there. He's probably just talking about what they had for breakfast this morning.
Yeah, probably not.
As they're now looking to see Tommy Aguilar here at the Bears. 60 here on the shot clock. Bears badly need an answer. They saw a goal there from Eric Dickinson.
Yep. Bears got to get on a run of their own.
Just before the end of the first. Will Kanata into Dickinson. He'll fire just a little
got a piece. Did it get a piece? No, I guess it didn't. Looked like it did for a sec.
See Eccleston looking to post up. They've done a good job of keeping him in check as well. Aguilar makes a move inside. Now to Kanata. Kanata
Great
fires!
Job by Will Kanata. That was a heck of a handle by Kanata. He caught it in traffic and shot it around a defender.
What a shot there from Will Kanata.
Good ball reversal. Yeah, here comes the replay. Yeah, ball goes to X. Kanata cuts from low, and he makes a crazy. He's the second guy through. He's in a bunch of traffic, manages to catch it and get a shot off. I'm pretty sure the goalie had no idea the ball was coming at him.
7-3 is the score now. Lenoir-Rhyne looking to go on a run. Bedell and Dickerson here in the middle. And Dickerson able to win that one. Comes out the pack. Dumps it off the French. Now to Jack Wood. Good defense there by Stanley.
Yeah, this is something Tampa did not see against Mount Olive. Mount Olive did not go to the guy coming down on a fast break like that after a face-off. They scored a number of goals right off of face-offs on fast breaks. LR played that a little bit more aggressively, went to the guy with the ball, forced him to pass it, and had a great defensive rotation on that play.
See Hawley looking to go to work. Fires high.
A little bit high, a little bit of a possession shot over the goal.
Hawley, 6'4", 210, grad student there, transfer from Mount St. Mary's University. See Torres here on Hanlon, and
Hanlon's in the crease. There's going to be a flag for a push. Bears got to pick the ball up.
That one's going to be called there on on Torres.
Yep, that's actually a pretty good foul. Got a guy streaking to the goal. Made a decision to make a push versus let him drive to the goal.
So they're going to call that there on number 9, Colton McCracken. So a man up now for the Spartans. A shot ripped and saved by Johnson. That one was cranked there by Owen Miller. Johnson able to read it the whole way.
Linklater on the ball. He's going to go.
Yeah, Linklater with some wheels on him. He's always going to go. Now the Bears looking to set up some offense. You hear the sideline egging up Reese right there. Always looking to see him go on an ISO. Put a man on an island. Reese splitting. Firing.
Oh my goodness!
Into the corner. Bryce Reese right on cue.
Great technical shot by Bryce Reese. Going to his right. Shooting back to his left to the far top corner. Super hard for a goalie to make that save because all his weight is moving to his left as Bryce goes to his right, and it's hard to get his body and his stick back to that save. It's not only a great individual play, just a great fundamental play to make that shot that way. Bears a little bit of a run now.
All it took there was a little just amp up from the crowd, the alumni there, Lenoir-Rhyne on the far side, and Reese found the back of the nylon. Now Dickerson making a move forward.
Oh, great check.
And a timeout call.
That's a great timeout by Coach Whipple. That was not good. That ball was coming out. He saw it coming. He had set him up for the check, and it was a great way to save a possession. Good timeout by Coach Whipple.
We'll take a timeout also here on Bear Sports Network.
The NCAA is instrumental in Team USA's success at the Olympics. In Rio, nearly 80% of Team USA's athletes competed collegiately, representing almost 150 U.S. colleges and universities across Divisions 1, 2, and 3. More than a third were NCAA champions, and now they bring home medals for our nation. The College Athlete Experience, a building block for success. The NCAA is proud Olympians and Paralympians are made here.
And welcome back here on Bear Sports Network. You've been watching the NCAA quarterfinal here between the Tampa Spartans and the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears. Adekale Ande here.
AB, I'm on you.
7-4 is the score so far here with 10:33 in the second quarter. Lenoir-Rhyne here on defense.
Tampa had a nice run in the first quarter. LR went a little bit of a run, triggered by a goal with about under 10 seconds left off a face-off win, and it's turned the momentum a little bit.
Holly there with the ball. French, who's been quite good. Pressure there by Stanley. Now Holly going to his left, firing, and that one just wide of Johnson's reach.
Nice check by Joey Masson right as he was shooting to alter that shot a little bit. Force it to shoot it wide to the near side.
And Wood at X. Now over to Holly.
Ball's
he
out.
Drops it. Starkey scoops it up. And Starkey is off to the races here. Over to Dickinson.
Good decision, being a little bit patient. Looked for an opportunity, didn't have it.
Nice dodge there by Dickinson. Oh, just missing the right side, the cage.
Re-trigger from X by Moffitt.
Won't be long before you call his name in this one. Done a good job of getting it out of 12's hands there for Lenoir-Rhyne. Now McGrath switching hands.
That's a big check.
Kanata has already scored once here today. Kanata looking to make something happen.
That's a great save. It's going to be a shot clock reset. It's going to be LR ball.
Excellent save there from Ulmer. He's done an incredible job so far here in cage. Dickinson the high step. And he gets dislodged there. Ball on the turf. Moffitt there in the area. And the Spartans will control. It's a great heads-up check there by Badeau, dislodging the ball from Dickinson. Good pressure there from Liam Farrell.
Next couple possessions are going to be really big ones. 7-4. 8-4 is a whole lot different than 7-5.
Yes, the Bears are looking to create another defensive stop, and then if you're Tampa, you're just going to continue to slow things down as much as possible and find your spots. A nice spin move inside, crossfield pass, and good pressure there from the Bears, forcing that turnover. Now Johnson looking to push. Up ahead. That is Eccleston. Excuse me, that is Jake Alicia. Aguilar. Trying to go to work now. Good pressure. Just going to wait for Reese to enter the fray. Reese with a head of steam. Reese fires again, drifting to his right, going left, just wide of cage.
What's going to happen there is that goalie's going to be a little bit more, not come off his not come across quite his thing, and that near post is then going to be open for Reese as he drives down the right side.
See 35 here on the shot clock for the Bears. Will Kanata here with the ball. Inside to Moffitt. Takes the screen from Aguilar. Moffitt gets the shorty on him. Moffitt trying to bully him. Fires and nice scores. Money for Miles Moffitt.
Yeah, that's just determination on that. That's kind of I'm gonna take it to the goal and I'm gonna shoot. The goalie did get a piece of that, so it wasn't too far off. But that's a great play by Miles Moffitt to cut the lead to 2. 7-5. Bears are now on a 4-goal run. Started with the face-off win by Zach Badeau at the end of the first quarter.
And like you said, that one was just straight determined will from Miles Moffitt. Got the shorty on him, liked the matchup, and just bullied his way in. And Badeau out the back. Wins the face-off here for Lenoir-Rhyne. And he'll dump it off there to Linklater. Another huge...
Number 14, Mikey Cajolan's on the field. Looks like they're going with a couple of the number 2 midfielders.
Huge offensive possession here.
We've got Linklater playing offense, Mikey Cajolan, and Liam McGrath.
And a shot fired by Linklater. Hits the pipe, but it doesn't matter. Ground ball here for Tampa, and they're off and running. Now leading the break. Now inside a pole shot.
Yep.
There for Collingwood. Bounces high.
Problem with Pole shooting a bounce shot that close is he's usually going to go straight down and up over the goal. That's exactly what happened. Needs to just shoot it at the goal rather than try to bounce that. Now they might want to press a little bit here. Well, they lost the opportunity. They were playing 6 against 4.
Now over to Brian Wright. Now the Spartans were on the edge right now as a run here from Lenoir-Rhyne. So they're looking to answer. Now inside, that is great passing. Wood to French.
LR defense got on a little bit of a carousel there and left a guy open in the middle. Didn't have the 3 slide coming from the backside to cover the guy in the middle. Great job by Tampa with ball rotation. Quickly to X to get it to a guy wide open on the crease.
8-5 is the score. Tampa is up. Has a great connection. And here in the post-game interviews Friday, French said that he's just a lot of the times in the right place, the right opportunity, and he has great teammates to kind of help him out there and get those goals. And that was a great pass from Wood to French.
We got an official discussion at the before the face-off. I'm not sure exactly what's happening here. Pretty sure that Coach Paradine has asked for a stick check on 44.
So we'll have to check his stick now.
Yep. Each coach gets 1 freebie a game. That's actually a great call if you got a goal scorer.
So what has surprised you so far in this one, or what has stood out to you so far?
What has surprised me is the fact that Tampa has chosen to play slow. I think they know that they probably were going to have this big struggle with the game if they were going to play fast, and because that's what LR wants to play. So they decided to play slow, and that is that's a little bit of surprise from what we saw on. That's going to be that's a flag. Yep, that's a face-off violation. The reason there's a face-off violation on that play is he clamped it fully. Zach moved away, and he continued to stay clamped on the ball. That's withholding the ball from play. LR is going to be up for 30 seconds for a technical foul for delay of game.
So that was Whitaker stepping into the face-off spot, picking up the 3rd violation for Tampa. So Jamie said a man-up opportunity now for Lenoir-Rhyne. Still a 3-goal deficit here for the Bears.
Big opportunity here for LR.
So the man-up unit here for the Bears will be in. Eccleston now to Moffitt. To Hatcher. Aguilar surveying. So the Bears are in and out. Dickinson handles the high pass. Now inside, thought about it. Now will fire. And a great save there by Ulmer.
Don't pump fake and then pump fake low and then shoot low. That's a mental mistake to shoot low after you pump fake low. You gotta change planes on that shot.
So
5 minutes to go. Under 60 seconds in the shot clock. Big possession here. And Tampa's killed the penalty.
So now that they're full strength, Tampa will look to take advantage here and continue a run of their own.
Just what did I pull out?
As Tampa looking to attack. And a goal scored, put into the back of the net. There is number 51, Daniel Fitzpatrick, and he has himself a hat trick.
This is reminding me a lot of the game we had, second or third game of the year against Belmont Abbey. LR started a little bit slow, made a run, back and forth. LR's got to just like in that game. LR's got to force Tampa to play a little bit faster.
So back in the middle we go again now. Dickerson comes out of the pack. He'll shoot, and that is handled right away there by Johnson. So we approach 4 minutes left to play here in the first half. A 9-5 game with the Spartans here of Tampa up over the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears.
Big possession here for the Bears. They don't want to say desperately need a goal, but they absolutely need a goal.
It's just a complete difference maker here in this one. Reese. Kanata into the fray, and McGrath as well. Immediately doubled is McGrath. Back to Kanata up top.
They're locking off Dickinson with a shorty on the near side.
And Kanata, nice hesitation move. Will crank one, but
Good,
Ulmer
good save. Oh,
is
that's
there.
In and out. That's in and out. The defender picked the ball up outside the crease and stepped in. It's going to be white ball.
So, Alar with another possession. Got to cherish this one. Reese. He's got a shorty on him. And immediately a pull will come out and guard Bryce Reese. Reese looking to shake loose. Good defense there by Bedell. Really getting in the hands of Reese. Dickinson. And he gets bumped off. A ground ball scooped up. And the Spartans are off and running.
Yep, that's going to be a flag on Dickinson for a slash. I would expect Tampa to use this entire shot clock unless they get an absolute dunk on the crease to try and, again, continue to slow the game down.
Great ball movement.
Yep.
And Wright finds the right top corner. 10-5 Tampa. And you can just see it the whole way, the making of that goal. It's just great ball movement up that left side, and Wright getting the right angle. So Bedell, and this time Dickerson. And out the back goes Dickerson, and Bedell pushing the back, but they're going to let him play, and be Spartans ball.
Tampa calls a timeout with 2 minutes left, 74 seconds in the shot clock. They're man up.
And we will be back here and take a breather on Bear Sports Network.
Number 32, Kyle Hornsby. Inside the 30. Touchdown. Michaela Burgess. An incredible finish by Hall.
The NCAA and its member schools offer nearly 500,000 college athletes a path to go pro in something other than sports. Learn more at ncaa.org.
Dear college sports.
There's light at the end of the tunnel.
A return to normal, and all we love about sports.
You've instilled resilience, focus, and selflessness in us. We've put those lessons to work.
We've found strength and unity in each other.
You continue to take us places we never imagined.
You bring out the best in us.
So when we look forward, we see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We see a better world for all of us.
And for college sports.
So we're back here on Bear Sports Network. 2:08 remaining here in the first half, with the Tampa Spartans up 10-5 here in a man-up possession. And they're looking to do some more damage here on offense. Amada Kaliande here with Jamie Dickinson.
Yep, they got about 54 seconds to run man up with a fresh shot clock.
Once again, this is another huge defensive stand here for Lenoir-Rhyne. Good reversal. And Aaron Handel. Now Starkey trying to get in for the ground ball.
Yep, that's going to be a loose ball hold on Black. It's going to be white ball.
And you see McGrath off and running. Takes a couple of checks, and he'll control possession here for the Bears.
That's a tip. Miles just needs to let that go out of bounds if it's going to go. Oh, that's a great play by the Tampa defender to hockey it to himself.
That's a great move. And now, when you thought Lenoir-Rhyne just had a possession for themselves, Sam Collingwood will say otherwise, and Tampa will hold again, and probably for the last possession here of the quarter.
Small victory for LR to win to kill the penalty. Now they just got to play defense. 58 seconds in the shot clock. Basically, Tampa can hold for the last shot, which I expect that they will do.
It's about a 6-second difference between game clock and shot clock. So we're looking to bring in Fitzpatrick into the fray. Fitzpatrick himself with 3 goals here today. On Benyat, now Fitzpatrick's turning.
Good slide by Jake Alicia.
Great help side defense. Alicia gets beat, and
great save.
Johnson, a big time save as
That's
Fitzpatrick
a huge save.
Was fading away,
just
looking to score. Now Johnson just needs to send this down the field. Right to Ulmer. Ulmer will send it back the same way as again. And that will be the first half, folks, with the score. The Tampa Spartans 10, Lenoir-Rhyne 5. And we will be back here on Bear Sports Network with first half analysis and second half action coming shortly.
I pledge.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
The NCAA is instrumental in Team USA's success at the Olympics. In Rio, nearly 80% of Team USA's athletes competed collegiately, representing almost 150 U.S. colleges and universities across Divisions 1, 2, and 3. More than a third were NCAA champions, and now they bring home medals for our nation. The college athlete experience, a building block for success. The NCAA is proud Olympians and Paralympians are made here.
32, Kyle Hornsby.
Inside the 30. Touchdown. Michaela burns it. An incredible finish by Hall.
The NCAA and its member schools offer nearly 500,000 college athletes a path to go pro in something other than sports. Learn more at ncaa.org.
Dear college sports,
there's light at the end of the tunnel.
A return to normal, and all we love about sports.
You've instilled resilience, focus, and selflessness in us. We've put those lessons to work.
We've found strength and unity in each other.
You continue to take us places we never imagined.
You bring out the best in us.
So when we look forward, we see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We see a better world for all of us
and for college sports.
Pizza Hut started Book It to help students across America develop a lifelong love of reading. Over 35 years later, we're still going strong. In fact, 1 in 5 NCAA student athletes was likely a Book It kid. Did you know that Book It kids are more likely to hold a college degree? That's why we're proud to partner with the NCAA to spotlight the importance of literacy and the role it plays in education.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Welcome back here inside the booth. 10-5 is the score right now from Moretz Stadium, with the Tampa Spartans up over the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears here in the NCAA quarterfinal, the South Regional. Jamie, can you just sum up that first half for everyone who may have not been tuned in?
I think it's pretty much a surprise that everybody, I think, was expecting a game more high scoring than this. And Tampa did a great job of slowing the Bears down in the offensive zone. And then when the Bears had the ball on offense, they continued to play slow. Very similar to what happened when we played Belmont Abbey in the third game of the year. Very similar to what happened when we played Wingate, the first time we played Wingate this year. We got slowed down, and that's not the way the Bears play best. I think you're going to see LR come out here in the second half and try to go faster, and go harder, go faster, and try and take it to play a little bit of LR lacrosse, more up-tempo. Credit Tampa. They did a great job slowing down, and they executed their offense extremely well. The one surprising thing is how well LR's been doing at the face-off dot. You probably got the stats on that. It's
9-16 LR. I mean, like you said, that was one of the things we circled pregame, was that if Lenoir-Rhyne could come out on top here and win that face-off spot, more times out of not, that should propel them in this game. But so far, the Spartans have done excellent in their game plan, and I mean, give credit to where credit's due. Their defense has been phenomenal. Matthew Badeau, and then Sam Collingwood have pulled off some checks that really left someone like Dickinson and Moffitt by themselves. I mean, and they've done a really good job of isolating and kind of handcuffing those two.
Yeah, and we got Eric and Miles and Torin and those guys. They got to play a little bit freer. They got to play a little bit freer, a little bit faster. And I think once that happens, everything will come to them. Also, LR looked a little bit like a team that's been off for 2.5 weeks. They didn't quite have their game legs. So we'll see. There's a lot of lacrosse to play. Another 30 minutes of lacrosse. Anything can happen in the next 30 minutes.
Yeah, and I'm sure Coach P really amped up his team there at the half. Like you said, this team feeds off energy, and you see the fans started to trickle back in. I'm sure they're going to feed off the crowd here very shortly.
Yep. Tampa also did a great job taking the crowd out of the game at the beginning of the game as well.
So like you said, if Lenoir-Rhyne can kind of pick up this tempo here and really start moving the way they usually do, like you said, it's very tough for most teams to kind of try to keep up with them. So Badeau and Dickerson will start us off here to begin the second half.
That's a big deal. That's a face-off violation on Tampa. They got into trouble in the face-off violations in the first half. Let's see what happens here in the second. Starts off well for the Bears.
So Canada will now have the rock here for Lenoir-Rhyne. He waits for Bryce Reese to trickle in. Reese, once again, with the head of steam. Eccleston takes the screen. Good slip there from McGrath. McGrath across to Moffitt, and that's a tough pass to handle, very low.
Yep, nice. Good job by Moffitt finding the ball in the air before he just started running the wrong direction.
Now McGrath posting up, outside to Dickinson. Reese cuts middle, fires!
Nice goal by Bryce Reese.
Ulmer, and that is a big-time goal there for Bryce Reese and Lenoir-Rhyne.
Did a great job of dodging, getting the guy to follow him, and then beating him to a spot and shooting around a screen. Well done by Bryce Reese, off an assist from Dickinson. Actually didn't get the assist because he dodged. But Bryce comes here, drives inside, forces the guy to come upfield, shoots around him. Goalie didn't quite see the ball, deflected off his stick and into the back of the net.
I mean, Ulmer almost did all of it right there to keep it out, but Reese puts some steam on that shot. 10-6 is the score. So Lenoir-Rhyne looking to go on a run of their own and come back in this one. Another great face-off win there from Zach Badeau. He's trying to increase his face-off percentage and overtake Dickerson in this one. He's not thinking about it right now, but trying to will his team back on. And another back-to-back for Bryce Reese is putting the team on his back right now.
Yep. If Bryce Reese is out of hand, feed Bryce Reese the ball. And Tampa's going to have to go slide to him a little faster. The problem there is if you just slide to him a little faster, you're leaving someone else open. If Bryce Reese suddenly has a hot hand, just like in the sack final, Will Kanata had the hot hand, feed that guy.
Reese, hat trick, 10-7. Lenoir-Rhyne battling back in this one. Once again here at the faceoff. And Dickerson thought he won it. A collision.
We got a mess on the ground ball, and Tampa's going hard.
And they're going to look to score quickly. French fires. And he will put it into the back of the nylon. A silencer for the crowd, 11-7.
Good job by Tampa going quick when they had the opportunity. A little unfortunate on the face-off. We had a chance to pick it up, and everybody kind of ran into each other and fell down, causing the fast break for Tampa.
And French was quiet so far in this one, but now he's with 2 goals.
Yep, that's early. That's 2 violations on Tampa. That's a huge deal. At 13:30 of the third quarter to be already 2 violations in the hole. That's a big advantage for LR. We just need to get more goals in the back of the net and get back to the faceoff dot.
McGrath. Now Reese will enter. He's had the hot hand. 2 straight goals here for the Bears to begin the second half. Reese, a hesitation inside. Back to Eccleston. Dickinson 1v1. Takes the screen from McGrath. Dickinson fires. And just
launched one a little high. I think that probably got up in his stick a little bit.
Tried for that low to high angle. Just a little too much on that one. Kanata. He's got a shorty on him. Eccleston. Surveying, spins, drops in, goes back to the left hand, and finishes.
That's a ice breaker for Eccleston, who'd been super quiet in the first half. Didn't see anything out of Eccleston. Cuts it to 11-8, cuts it to 3.
Eccleston will not be silenced here in this one as we show you that replay. Great individual effort. Eccleston took it upon himself, got the screen, spun back, got to that left hand, and strongly finished.
Yep, good individual play. Bears just need to keep it up. Let's see what happens at the dot.
11-8 Tampa. Bedell out.
Bedell out to himself. Good job by Zach.
Out the back. Wins that one for the Bears. Trying to keep this one looking for an alley. And he will find Stape. And Stape needs to pick up this ground ball, and he will do so. Now Stape with a head of steam, and he's going to slow things down as Mike Caholen
asks for the ball.
Out of McGrath and Reese.
Coach Paradine is mixing up his lines here, keeping Bryce loose on the field.
Dickinson takes the screen from Reese.
Yeah, that's a moving screen by Bryce Reese. That's a good call by the official.
Now racing back. Spartans up ahead, and
great check
by Powell. That was a great heads-up play there by Victor Powell. Coming in out of nowhere to dislodge the ball there from Bedell.
I don't understand why there wasn't a quicker restart there.
And that's what Coach P wants. He wants a flag. He's asking for a quick restart. But a great.
I'm not sure exactly how that wasn't a flag for the guy going that far into the crease. If it wasn't a push because there was not a flag, that should have been a penalty for going that far into the goal. Coach Paradine is absolutely correct in his protesting the official about there should have been a flag.
Moffitt now has a shorty on him. Moffitt posting up, takes a couple of bumps, loses the ball there on the pump fake, gets upended.
And he's frustrated, slamming his stick down. Need to just stay calm, Miles. It's going to come back to you. Great defensive subs by the Bears, keeping Tampa from going fast.
That was great defense there by Casey Platenic. Not a lot of shorties that are able to keep up there with Moffitt, especially when he wants it. So another opportunity here for the Spartans to silence the crowd. Fitzpatrick trying to blow past Masson. French. Now over to Owen Miller. Back to French. French looking to slip Powell. And
it's a great double.
Great job by Powell to pull the chair from under French. And looks like it's going to be a hold. Looked like Masson was about to scoop up that ground ball.
28 White on a hold.
That's really unfortunate.
Unfortunately, probably the right call. That was kind of a mess and a melee. And typically in those types of situations, you'll wind up with a hold.
So a man up now for the Spartans. 11-8 is the score here with 10-11 to play here in the third quarter.
Big opportunity for LR. Kill a penalty. Continue to grab the momentum here. Flip side of that coin is Tampa's got an opportunity to score one.
So look to get in their man upset. You see them right there with the ball is Mosher McGraw. Back to Wood. Wood ahead of steam. Inside. Swung again to Fitzpatrick.
Nice ball movement by Tampa.
And he'll connect to make the score 12-8. We show you the replay here. Just great ball movement here by the Spartans. And sliding forward there is Fitzpatrick, who's been really the engine behind this team of the Spartans so far in this tournament. And trying to scoop it up. Finally, Starkey comes out with it.
Good wing play. First wing play ground ball for either team in the game. Great job by the Bears.
McGrath and Kanata and Bryce Reese will come in as well.
Haven't seen Tommy Aguilar in the second half. He looked like he was getting his ankle taped at halftime. Don't know if he's got a bad wheel or what, but we haven't seen him on the field yet.
Kanata making the man miss. Now over to Dickinson. A mishandle there of the rock, and he'll be able to scoop up the ground ball. Reese gets the shorty. Slips up. It still doesn't matter. Now Dickinson fires and just missing.
Missed. Yep.
Just right into that right corner.
Goalie never moved on that one. If that hits the goal, that's probably in.
Back to Reese. There at the NCAA logo. Kanata 1v1. Good pressure. And
Tip. 9 seconds in the shot clock. We got to go fast.
Reese will have the ball here.
Got to go.
7 seconds. Reese going to work. Reese trying to get past the man. He fires.
Oh, my goodness. That's a huge goal.
This man is unconscious right now for the Bears. Bryce Reese is putting on a show.
That's a give me the ball, get out of my way goal.
Bryce Reese with the isolation, just grinding there, a bigger player on him, and it doesn't matter. 12-9 is the score. The Bears are battling back in this one. Tampa looking to answer. And Dickerson comes out of the fray, but Bedell is there.
That's going to be a hold. That's going to be a hold. That's going to be white ball. No release from the box. Basically a free clear for LR. Chance to cut the lead to 2.
So big offensive possession now here for the Bears.
Here comes Tommy Aguilar in.
Will not be surprised if they try to find Bryce Reese again if he comes into this game. Aguilar now with the ball. Now over to Dickinson. Looking for an alley. Aguilar. Into Kanata. Kanata spinning. Gets jammed up there in the hands and needs somebody.
Yeah, he floated it to the crease. That's just a mistake.
It just looked like he kept circling, looking for someone to cut, and no one moved.
Dickinson was asking through the ball on a skip, and Kanata didn't see him through. He was pretty open on the far side.
So good stop there for the Spartans. So they're looking to continue to just add on to their lead. And
great job by Ben Yock. Too bad the ball didn't bounce a little bit further away. That's a heads-up play by Yock.
Coming in with the blind side check and textbook right there. The Spartans getting caught off guard. Good ball movement here from Tampa. Moshe McGraw. Now turning inside and back across the crease. And a shot fired
too high. Yep.
Great pressure there by Joey Masson.
Yep, got in his hands, forcing the ball high. 6:27 left in the period. 20 seconds in the shot clock.
Wood back outside. That one skipped.
Great save.
And Johnson needing some help, and now the Bears can run. And that's what Ben Yock will do. Dickinson there at the 30. Takes the screen from Farrell. And I would love to see him keep going there as his defender.
Yeah.
Tripped up.
Dickinson saw a white guy open, realized it was a pole, and thought about throwing it and then stopped.
Just waiting for the right reinforcements to get in. Into Cajolan. Reese will enter the fray as well. McGrath. Graff trying to post up, burying his way through, gets doubled.
Nice ground ball.
Nicholson slips.
That's a hold, almost.
Needs some help here. 15 on the shot clock.
Never got through. We got a ground ball scrum. That's got to be a cross check. Yep, that's LR's going to man up for a cross check to the head. That might be locked in.
So good job by Torrin Eccleston to continue battling there and to keep that possession alive. So we wait the penalty.
Nope, just a standard garden variety cross check, not up high.
So now the man-up unit for Lenoir-Rhyne will check in the game with an opportunity here to cut this game into 2-goal deficit. So David Bell there with the ball, now over to Aguilar. Bears will look to set up their offense. Good movement here from Bears. They're in it now. Dickinson now inside to Hatcher.
Great job, Dickinson to Hatcher.
Great feed and the dump there for Kyle Hatcher. And what a goal there for the freshman. A much-needed one. 12-10. Tampa. Lenoir-Rhyne still battling back.
Big goal there, Ade. That's a great goal to cut it to 2. LR hasn't been within 2 since early in the first quarter. Let's see what happens here at the faceoff dot. Tampa sitting on 2 face-off violations.
And so far in this one, it's Bedell has put on a clinic.
Yep.
Now 15 of 24 on the face-off dot.
Good job getting it out of his stick into a shorty. Dillon State needs to be a little patient. Get the ball to an attackman. That's a force. That's an unfortunate. Oop, that's out of a Tampa stick. That's going to be white ball. Good job by Dillon State making up for a bad mistake with a bad pass.
And a quick reset now. Eccleston fires.
Oh, that's got to be a flag. That's going to be a cross check. There's 2 flags on the play.
A great job there by Dickinson to restart quickly and find his running mate.
The goal is good. The flag is waved off. It was a push.
So just like that is a one-goal game here between the Bricks and Moret Stadium. 12-11, Tampa.
And the fans across the ways are getting into it. I think I heard the girls, the women's soccer team over there cheering, "We are the Bears, we score goals."
Bears are trying to get back in this one. Like you said, this is a team.
Warren Whipple's out in the field, and I don't think that's going to be allowed. That's not appropriate.
It's a team that feeds off the crowd and the energy from the home fans, and right now it is buzzing here between the Bricks. So they're trying to figure things out as they're getting ready to roll there in the middle.
Yep, that's a flag. That's a huge momentum changer.
Another violation there for Tampa in the middle, and
if the Bears score on this possession, the roof is going to come off this place.
It's huge opportunity here for Lenoir-Rhyne to tie this one up, and this third quarter has just been a complete difference maker here for Lenoir-Rhyne. It really sucked the energy out of this Tampa's team. And this is the quietest I've seen their bench here the whole entirety of this match. So man up here for Lenoir-Rhyne.
Everybody's going to touch the ball all the way around, and now we're in it.
Dickinson over to Moffitt. David Bell.
Skip it back across.
Moffitt's going to look to work. Inside to Hatcher again. Near side. Canes tied ball game, 12 apiece.
And there's some life on the LR bench.
Hatcher with 2 huge goals, the freshman.
Simple play, cuts around from the left side of the crease behind the defenders, not watching him. Defender goes, he catches the ball in the crease, turns and finishes, checks his feet, makes sure he's not in the crease. Huge momentum changer there. And Tampa is still on 3 face-off violations. If they go early again, it's another man up.
And so this time, Coach Whipple will go with Mark Whitaker. And Whitaker,
that's another face-off violation. That's going to be a flag. It's in the back of his stick.
So another
this game has absolutely flipped.
Complete difference maker so far here in this third quarter. And like we talked about in pregame, face-offs were going to be the most key. And right now, Lenoir-Rhyne 17 of 26. So another opportunity to be man up is Lenoir-Rhyne and the Bears, and they're trying to work here. And
what time of the game did LR score their first goal?
There'll be a man up. And a shot fired there by Dickinson.
Great job by the Tampa defender getting his stick up in the lane.
Now skip across. Hatcher now inside and just missing across the face of goal is Aguilar. That was a great look there from Kyle Hatcher.
Boys are playing with some confidence now.
Let's approach 3 minutes here in the third
Man
quarter.
up is killed.
Aguilar now over to Hatcher. Hatcher will fire! Hat trick for the freshman. And what a great opportunity. The Bears retake the lead.
And the bench goes bananas.
13-12 Lenoir-Rhyne.
The energy has completely switched sides. I always told my kids when we were playing rec lacrosse, when you were down 10-5 at the half, one thing I always say, timeout Tampa. One thing I always said, boys, momentum is a fickle mistress, and right now the momentum has switched from the Tampa sideline to the team in white.
I mean, just what a game. I mean, to have a freshman be in a man-up unit like that and for him to come up so huge in the last couple of minutes.
Came up huge in 2 man up and then had the presence of mind after the man up was over to catch the ball. He was given time and room to get a little bit closer, drop his stick, causing the goalie to sink a little bit, then went top shelf. It just is a phenomenal play.
It's been really clutch is Kyle Hatcher, and I mean, even Bryce Reese got it going here in this third quarter as well. So the Bears have battled back in this one, and they're leading 13-12.
That's 8 goals for the Bears in this quarter and 2 for the Spartans. And the big change was the Bears haven't had the leads. And when did LR score their first goal?
14:06 in the first quarter.
Okay, so it's been that long, however long that is. But since 14:06 of the first quarter, LR's been down, and to battle back and keep playing LR lacrosse, trust in the process. That's a big deal.
Yeah, and it's been a lot of grit and toughness here from the Bears. And
Zach Badeau out the back, winning it to himself.
Another great job of winning the face-off over to Johnson. Up ahead to State.
State's got to get that ball.
And State can't handle it, and now it's going to be a flag.
It's going to be a flag. Yeah, that's a slash.
And State, a full Herculean effort, but it will not matter as I believe Wood scores that goal.
And why do we have another flag?
And just like that, a tied game unless something else happens here. So it looks like the goal will count.
Goal count, we're facing off. All the fouls were live.
So 13 apiece here with 3:05 remaining here in the third quarter. I mean, if you're just tuning in, you've missed an incredible tale of different quarters, and this is exactly what you expected.
Well, now it is. Yeah. In the first half, it wasn't quite so much. Tampa was being very super patient, very slow offensively, and the Bears didn't look like they had their legs underneath them. They got their legs underneath them now. Pick it up.
On the ground, still in the scrum, and able to come out with it right there is Brodiak for the Spartans.
Tampa's going to make their offensive switches.
Working the ball around, that's Wood, now to right. Now inside to Moshe McGraw, across the face of the crease. Can't get that one to drop. Now to Wood. And missing that one there is Moshe McGraw, ball on the ground. He'll come up with it.
A little bit of a scramble drill here.
And still bouncing around, and just can't finish that final pass.
Tampa's trying to force the crease aggressively.
Now Ben French will kind of slow things down here for Tampa. Good pressure there from Powell. Into Wood. Thought about a shot. There was Moshe McGraw. Now into French.
Nope, that's gonna be LR ball. That's a bit of a force.
Another force there, looking for a crease guy, just not able to get it to go. 1:38 remaining here in the third quarter. Tie ball game. And not able to handle that one. Right into Ben French. Free reign at goal, and he'll misfire.
Didn't see quite what happened there, but obviously a mistake by the Bears.
Just a failed clear. And now Tampa.
Hidden ball trick.
French working around. Now into right.
Nice save.
Good save there by Johnson near pipe. Reset, and now the Spartans can hold it here for the last shot of the third quarter.
Yeah, and the penalty has been killed So we're even. Great job by the Bears. Now we just got to win a possession back here with some good defense.
Jack Wood, the freshman Syracuse transfer, trying to make something happen here for the Spartans. So looking to retake the lead here to end the third quarter.
Big moment of the game here, Ade.
It's a huge moment here for both sides, really. Whoever can kind of take advantage here will get some momentum going into the fourth. See Moshe McGraw there near the SAC logo. Gets the screen. He'll fire.
Over the top.
Over that top corner of the cage. 23 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. And they're trying to free up Ben French, but he's being locked up there by Masson. Into Moshe McGraw. Good check. Now a pass inside. That one's dumped. Still working. Now French will fire, and he rings the back of the cage.
Yep.
14-13 Tampa.
Great patient offense by Tampa. Got it all the way around. Got a shot off with 6 seconds left in the game clock and take a lead by 1. Let's see what happens with this this face-off.
And that was a shot that looked like it might go high and just hugged right under that crossbar and top cage there for Ben French. And Dickerson comes out with the face-off and skips it. Last-ditch effort to kind of put one in. And that's the end of the third quarter, folks. It's a closer one, closer contest. So we head into the fourth, 14-13 Tampa, and we'll be back shortly here on the Bear Sports Network.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
Welcome back here inside the booth here on Bear Sports Network. And between the bricks at Moret Stadium, the score is Tampa Spartans 14, Lenoir-Rhyne Bears 13. As we're about to begin fourth quarter action, Jamie, this just a tale of a different Lenoir-Rhyne Bears team in that third quarter, and they came alive.
Yep, outscored the Tampa Spartans 8-4 to cut the lead. They actually tied for a little bit. Tampa up by 1, but it's a brand new ball game. It's a 15-minute game to see who goes to the national semifinal. Tampa's still sitting on 3 face-off violations.
And
that's a flop.
And it will be going towards Tampa.
Good job by Dickerson to field Bedeau on his back and just fall to the ground, draw the loose ball push.
So Tampa with an opportunity here to continue to silence the crowd, get them out of the game, and continue to put some distance between them and the Bears. Now trying to go to work there on McCracken, splitting 2. There was Hanlon. Back to Hanlon we go. Hand off there.
That's a moving screen.
To Wood, now back to Hanlon. 25 here on the shot clock. Hanlon makes a move, beats Alicia inside. Hanlon, a good save there by Johnson.
Saved by Johnson, a nice little ground ball by Powell to flip it into the crease where Johnson could pick it up.
Up ahead to Stanley. They got to get out of his hands now. Powell.
Good job by LR clearing, not panicking. Yep, nice job.
So good clear there for Lenoir-Rhyne, and another opportunity here to tie this game.
Yeah, that was a bit of a press on. They had to reverse the ball a couple times. Ended up, when Powell got the ball, there were 7 seconds left. Didn't panic. Pretty heady move for a freshman not to panic in a big time clearing opportunity.
Eccleston spinning across the crease, and that is put in by Hatcher.
Hatcher's on one today. Reese is on one today. Great job, all tied up. Here we go.
And they say PTP, primetime performers, primetime players, and Hatcher has been one of those here today, especially in the last 15 minutes or so, and that's goal number 4 there for Kyle Hatcher. And Dickerson able to come out there with that face-off. Sends it backwards. Into Ulmer. And a mishandle there, but Tampa having trouble, and they will finally get it into the offensive third.
The Bears need to stop here.
So now Tampa will look to slow things down as
45 seconds, 40 seconds of the shot clock.
Fitzpatrick enters the fray. Being guarded there by Torres.
A little bit of a slip pick.
And a save by Johnson. Bounced up in the air. Stanley batting it down.
Good job by State picking the ball. You need to run. You're getting train wrecked. That's a slash. He's in the crease. He's in the crease. Yep. Good job by the LR defense. Legally pushing the Tampa player in the crease from the front. Causing the turnover.
You're trying to find out.
Oh, nice handle by Eccleston.
Snagged there by Eccleston, using all 6'3" of his frame to get that one.
One more.
McGrath now to Moffitt. Moffitt fires.
Doesn't miss from there.
Doesn't miss, just like a J. Cole album right there. Miles Moffitt giving the Bears the lead, 15-14.
Big face-off here.
That's a huge goal.
Great, and that all started with a defensive stop with Dylan Stape pushing the Tampa player legally into the crease, causing the turnover, causing a good quick clear to run quick offense. Bears up by 1.
Dickerson has had the hot hand, but the ball bouncing around. Bedell looking to pick it up, and Farrell in the fray, kicking it around.
Mitch Linklater's going to beat that guy. That's a push.
Gets tripped up from behind. Still on the ground. Who wants it more here? And finally, Tampa will come out with it, and Ben French will control it here for the Spartans.
Bit of a ground ball mess, but here's an opportunity for the LR defense to step up and win possession back for their offense again.
Good pressure there by Powell. Wright trying to slip out, and a big-time check, and he's going to get called probably for a cross-check.
No, it's going to be a hold. Yep, it's going to be a hold. The stick came up. Wasn't a slash because it wasn't a blow, but he did get up underneath his chin, lift him up. That's going to be a hold. It's going to be a 30-second penalty. LR's man down.
So that's a costly penalty there for Powell. So the Spartans will be a man up, and they're down 1 goal, looking to tie it and get an equalizer.
If you look at it from the other side of the coin, here's an opportunity for the Bears to see even more momentum with a man-down stop.
Good ball reversal here from the Spartans, working around Fitzpatrick. Now Moshe McGraw. Back to Fitzpatrick. Right. Looking for someone on the crease. There's no alley there.
Great penalty kill for the Bears. That's a little bit of a ward. Got a great save by Johnson.
Johnson on the turf. Someone needs to come up with it back to
Johnson with the ground ball.
Secure it. A ahead to Torres. He's slipping.
How's that not a penalty? And that other one was a penalty on Tampa.
Lenoir-Rhyne will somehow come out with it, and McGrath trying to get
That's
the
a
good clear
hold.
now.
Dickinson screaming for the ball over here on the near wing. Everybody's saying slow down and make our subs.
Dickinson will slow things down as the Bears have the lead for one of the few times here today. Dickinson, high step in. Dickinson fires and saved by Ulmer, still on the turf here. So Ulmer is able to secure it.
Now we need a ride.
Pass up ahead, and that one will go straight to Badeau.
I like the way the LR defense has been playing here. They've been playing much more aggressive in this fourth quarter than they had in the first half. Sort of been a slow build into what they're doing now.
Yeah, Tampa's done an excellent job as well as not allowing this game to get out of hand. Ever since Lenoir-Rhyne has taken the lead, they've only had at most a 1-goal advantage. And a bounce shot just going high there by Hanlon.
40 seconds in the shot clock.
Now Wood going in, gets jammed up. There is Powell, now switches. Good job initially by Stanley. Into right. Thought about Moshe McGraw, but Benyat had him locked down. They got to get going here. Under 20 here on the shot clock for the Spartans. Screen is set, right. We'll roll off of it. Under 10 here on the shot clock, sees the clock. Brian Wright's going to have to go to work. A high step in, spinning, getting locked up there. Fires a shot.
By Johnson.
And a great save by Noah Johnson. The
Gets it to Yak. Yak, you just need to run. You got a midi trailing. Just be careful. Gets it to Alicia. Nice job by Yak clearing as a D-midi to recognize if you had an offensive player on the field who could handle the ball a little better than he could.
And the Kanata. So going to wait for Reese as well to check in. Kanata looking for someone on the crease, maybe Moffitt. So yeah, it's Hatcher there who's had the hot hand for Lenoir-Rhyne as of late. Will not be surprised if he ends up with it here. Good skip across. Dickinson, a nice dodge. Dickinson gets back to his left side. It's still bouncing
That's a
around.
push. That should be a loose ball push. That should be a loose ball push. He got pushed in the crease. That's a bad call.
And just going the other way and in favor of the Spartans. So the Bears are going to have to get it back here, but Tampa looking to tie this game up as we're approaching about 7 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. Ball swung over there to the right. Back to French. French now will be 1v1 here with Victor Powell. Takes the screen from Wood. Good job by Powell of locking up his hands, kind of handcuffed him there.
That's an illegal pick. That's an illegal screen.
And Fitzpatrick and...
Yep, that's illegal. That's an illegal screen because he continued to play without his equipment. If he just does nothing and goes to pick it up, that should be they're not going to call that.
As McCracken now forcing the issue here for Lenoir-Rhyne, fires a shot, and that will be looked like it was touched by Ulmer.
That or someone got a stick on when he was shooting and changed the trajectory and the velocity of it.
So Bears once again looking to add to their lead here as they're up 15-14. Kanata. Good swing across. Reese battling in. Reese spinning, and that one is saved by Ulmer. And
as we got a flag down. We got a slash on number 10.
Looks like that will be on Matthew Badeau there for the Spartans. So man-up opportunity here for Lenoir-Rhyne, and that one will not go over the referee's head as they saw that one right in front of them. So
basically right now they're going to get the felonies. They're going to let the misdemeanors go. You might have seen that a little bit in soccer.
So now a man up here for Lenoir-Rhyne, and they need to capitalize here.
Underrated stat here that we're dealing with right now is LR has 2 timeouts left. Tampa only has 1.
Really crucial down the stretch in this one.
Okay, we reversed it. Now we're in our man up.
Hatcher looking for somebody, and
Yeah,
that one gets
that's
intercepted.
a little bit of a force.
As that is Owen Matukis coming out of the fray here for the Spartans, now pushing down the field. French near the crease, and he's not going to miss from there. And they're saying that he was in the crease.
In the crease? Nope.
And the goal will stand. And tie ball game, 15 apiece, 5:33 remaining. Ben French equalizing us here.
A little bit unfortunate. Hatcher's got his head back. Realized he tried to force a ball through the defense, causing that turnover, leading to the tie while the Bears were man up. Bears are still man up. Dickinson moves up to the wing. Linklater on the far wing.
So tie ball game, and we'll do it again here at the face-off dot. This time Bedell and Dickerson. And Dickerson able to, will come out with it. A good check there from Dickinson to free up the ball. And they're going to throw a flag. A little late there on the flag. And it's going to be on Dickinson.
LR getting organized here.
See, right will now be with the ball guarded by Evan Torres.
They're going to take this whole shot clock.
See, approaching 30 here on the shot clock. Right, takes a nice move inside into Wood, looking to beat Stanley. Gets Stanley hung up. Moshe McGraw now firing. That one is cranked high and wide. Gonna reset the shot clock.
Penalties on Zach Bedell for a slash. Again, big opportunity for LR here to get a defensive stop on a man down and change a little momentum here.
So huge chance here for the Spartans. So they're a man up, and they badly need to capitalize here. And they're going to get into their man up. Nice reversal around backside of the crease. Wood inside to French. That's
a pass.
Through.
That's a pass. That's white ball.
So it'll be going the other way. Lenoir-Rhyne ball. 3:47 remaining here in the fourth quarter. We're tied at 15 apiece.
Punt return clear for Linklater.
And Linklater going to use all that speed. One of the fastest players here in the South. And they're just going to hold it and look for the
kill the penalty. Absolutely.
Reese will enter the fray now. Kanata looking to dance. Back to Reese.
35 in the shot clock. LR can afford to make a sub here, get their offensive personnel on the field.
Under 3 minutes left to play. Eccleston goes to his right. He'll fire. That's into the side netting.
That's actually not a good shot by Eccleston.
And Tampa will control. So Tampa with the opportunity here to take some time off the clock and slow things down. And a chance to retake the lead here in this game. Now over to Hanlon. And a timeout will be called there by Tampa. And we'll take a short breather here on Bear Sports Network as well. 15-15 game, 2:10 remaining here.
I pledge.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
As we're back here on Bear Sports Network, if you're just tuning in, you've missed an incredible matchup here in this one. 15 apiece. Tampa Spartans with the ball. 2:10 remaining here in the fourth quarter. And the national quarterfinal here in the South Regional. And, I mean, this has been an incredible game. And why not come down to the wire here? About 2 minutes remaining. See Owen Miller there with the ball, working around. Like I said, Tampa is going to try to use as much clock as possible, under 30 here on the shot clock. Back to Brian Wright. He comes near crease.
Big
and
save
saved by Johnson. Got all of his butt right there on that one and stopped the ball from going across the line. Now Powell with the chance to get a good clear, sends a pass over in the state. On to Moffitt. This is a huge possession and a clutch timeout right there from Coach P. And here's going to draw something up. A minute 28 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Tied 15 apiece. Jamie, if you're Coach P or Coach Case, what are you drawing up here for your offense?
I think you've got to get 12 and 42 involved, and they've got to either be your shooters or your distributors. I think it has to go through 12 and 42, and you got to use most of the shot clock.
And do you think this is an opportunity for, maybe someone like Bryce Reese, who's had the hot hand in an individual matchup, if it gets late into a shot clock situation?
Absolutely, yeah. It's that, or someone's going to dodge. If someone dodges and a slide comes, they got to be looking to throw the ball behind the slide.
Mm-hmm. So 1 minute and 28 seconds remaining here, coming down the wire between the bricks, tied at 15 apiece. Who wants to move on to the national semifinal? Who wants it more? We'll find out just shortly.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Minute 28 left, 61 seconds on the shot clock. Bears with the ball, tie game. Will Kanata's going to start with the ball.
Kanata looking for an outlet, and he'll find Hatcher. Now over to Eccleston. 45 here on the shot clock. Now to Moffitt. Moffitt will fire, and that will go off the top of the crossbar and into Ulmer. So
Bears got a ride
with an opportunity possibly to hold this for the last possession here of this game.
That's the look you wanted. You got it to 12. Just unfortunate. Hit off the post, hit off the goalie, went back up over, and they came up with it.
So hope you are on the edge of your seat like we are up here in the booth. Under 30 seconds remaining. The Spartans will hold this here for the last possession. Tied at 15 apiece. Looking to move on to the national semifinal. And who else will be with the ball but Ben French right here for Tampa. Good switch. It's now McCracken. They want the shorty here. French. And
great job by defense.
Wright is racing for the ground ball. Farrell is there. And that will be the end of regulation. We're tied 15 apiece.
We got free lacrosse.
Nothing better. I mean, a national quarterfinal, this is what you expected. A really close back and forth game, and wow. Jamie, this one has just been incredible here today. Just a little stat update as we're awaiting to begin overtime. First for Tampa. Leading the way with 5 points in this one is Jack Wood, a goal and 4 assists. Ben French with 4 goals. Fitzpatrick with 4 as well. Then a handful of Spartans with 2 points apiece. And then for Lenoir-Rhyne, leading the way is Eric Dickinson with 2 goals and 4 assists, 6 points. Kyle Hatcher with 4 goals. Bryce Reach with 4. Eccleston with 2, and Moffitt with 2. So, 4 minutes put up on the clock. Jamie, you want to remind everyone at home the overtime
rules is everybody gets 1 timeout. The face-off violations do not carry over. LR is playing offense. There's a coin flip to decide which way they're going to go. Alternate possession stays the same. I'm not sure who has alternate possession. Alternate possession, and it's sudden victory.
So, first one to score here between the bricks. And why not here if you're Lenoir-Rhyne? You want the ball offensively. One of the top offensive teams in the country to rank.
Yep.
Top 10 in about 9 different offensive statistical categories. So this is what you want here if you're Lenoir-Rhyne. This is big time. This is where legends are made, so to say.
Yep.
This is where you put it all on the line. Let's see who wants it more. 15 apiece as we are about to begin overtime. Back in the middle, and
Badeau wins it.
Badeau wins the face-off there for Lenoir-Rhyne.
LR elects not to immediately call timeout. I think Coach Paradine has that in his pocket that if there's a mess, he's going to call timeout to save a possession. I like that strategy. A lot of coaches will actually.
See Eccleston driving in, back outside to Dickinson. Into Kanata. Reese thought about freeing up for a shot. Will elect to bring it back out. Has the shorty on him. Reese 1v1. Gets a pole. Now he'll fire, and that one just wide a cage.
White ball.
So remain Lenoir-Rhyne possession. 38 seconds remaining here on the shot clock. Ball in Kyle Hatcher's hands. Into Kanata. He's surveying.
Oh, that's a mistake.
And just an errant pass a little too high. there from Kanata, and now that will give the Spartans an offensive opportunity. You got to get a good clear, though. And
off the tip of his stick.
It's not able to get it, and now Coach
Tampa
Whipple
calls timeout.
will call a timeout here for Tampa. And 2:49 remaining here in overtime, period number 1. Now, offensively speaking, right now, who are you going to?
I think you got to go to 44.
44. Ben French has had the hot hand here. Possibly look for a switch, get a shorty on him. But, Lenoir-Rhyne will look to switch on every kind of dodge possible to get the ball out of Ben French's hands. And now, defensively speaking, what do you think Coach Crompton right now is talking to his team about?
They are looking to just play solid defense and not get bogged down in all the switches. Just continue to play good LR defense.
So, what else could you expect here from the number 2 team in the nation, the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears, and then the number 4 Tampa Spartans? Down the wire, overtime, 15 apiece. So the ball will be in Fitzpatrick's stick, and he'll begin the possession here for Tampa. Bears are doing a good job, not necessarily, don't have to press here, just stay at home. Fitzpatrick. Now inside to French, and French
high.
Fires high, and that was Moshe McGraw. He'll fire high.
That was a good look.
Now it's in French's hands. French being guarded there by Powell. Powell trying to jam him up into his hands. And behind the back, and a shot by Fitzpatrick, just missing the top right corner.
Bears have got to do a better job staying on their guys.
33 here on the shot clock for the Spartans.
Stanley's asking to let him buckle his helmet, which is exactly the right thing to do.
So
30 seconds in the shot clock.
We'll do it again here with Ben French. Now over to Hanlon. Hanlon being guarded there by Colton McCracken. The switching is Powell now. Moshe McGraw has a shorty on him. And Fitzpatrick fires.
What a save
by Johnson. Fitzpatrick firing again.
Oh, that's going to be white ball. Yep. Good job by White.
Great defense there from Noah Johnson and the Bears to keep themselves in this game.
Nope, don't throw that past to Reese. He's covered. How's that not a slash?
Stanley needs some help getting this across. Stanley takes a big hit. Ball is dislodged, but Stanley ends up with it. Now he's off and running.
Oh, look. Oh.
That was a look there for Hatcher, and smart decision, the veteran there, the senior, and Connor Stanley will call a timeout. There was a look. Everyone's eyes opened up there at home. Saw Kyle Hatcher by his lonesome. Wanted Stanley to do it, but he's a senior for a reason. 15-15. Coach P will call a timeout. 1:22 remaining.
See what I said, Ade? That is why you don't call timeout immediately when you have possession in overtime. Just that situation where you've got a pole bringing down the ball. Pole knows enough to get below the 30-yard line so coach can call timeout. That's a heady play by a senior. And LR's got the ball. 56 seconds to go. Minute 22 in overtime. Trip to the national semifinal on the line.
And right now it is, like you said, Stanley could have played hero ball right there. Their eyes kind of open up and wide open when you see the goal open like that, and a teammate right there to dump off at the crease. But great heads-up decision, and Bears now with an opportunity here to win the game here on offense, and the ball will be in Eccleston's stick. Bears will go into their offense over to Bryce Reese. He's got a pull on him, and they're going to look the switch. Dickinson across the field to Kanata. That was a high pass, but Kanata able to control. And to Eccleston. 35 here on the shot clock. Eccleston spinning. Now to Dickinson. Dickinson fires. That is saved by Ulmer. Ball on the turf here. That one is eventually scooped and picked up there by Matthew Badeau. Now Badeau's looking for an outlet. He needs someone, and he's going to take it up the field himself until he gets help. And Eccleston, a nice check.
Oh, and that's a flag. Is that a flag?
It's no flag there, and it's going the other way. What a heads-up play there from Torin. So another opportunity here with 30 seconds. Johnson out to Stanley.
Got to go.
Stanley's got to get it across. 20 seconds here. They want to score. They need it right now.
Good play by Victor Powell.
And then McCracken.
Got to go.
Under 10 here, McCracken trying to make a move. McCracken needs some help. Spinning back to his left. McCracken still with the ball. Yes! Cars win! Game! It is over. Fear Colton McCracken. Lenoir-Rhyne 16-15.
That is a freaking amazing game. Pardon my language, folks. That is an amazing match. That's all you can hope for in a national quarterfinal. That's an amazing game. All credits to Tampa. They played a heck of a game, and they have to be absolutely heartbroken.
As we show you the replay there, freshman, doesn't matter, throw it out the door, calls game. Colton McCracken ends it 16-15, and the Bears will move on to the national semifinal.
I want to mention something here. I just saw Dickerson and Zach Badeau hugging each other after the game. Just huge respect between those two guys who battled all afternoon at the Face-Off X. Ade, I guess we got one more game.
One more game. 16-15 is the final here between the Bricks at Moret Stadium. And, I mean, what else can you say about this one? Great credit to where credits to Lenoir-Rhyne come out on top, but Tampa played one heck of a game here today. I mean, shout out to Ben French, Jack Wood, Daniel Fitzpatrick played lights out, as well as Matthew Badeau. I mean, we're looking at some of these stats. In goal, Blake Ulmer has 13 saves on the day. And then for Lenoir-Rhyne, leading the way there was Eric Dickinson with 2 goals and 4 assists, 6 points. Hatcher had 4 goals. Bryce Reese with 4. Eccleston with 4 points, 2 goals and 2 assists. And no goal bigger than that one with Colton McCracken.
I don't know what to say, Adi. That's just a heck of a game. To come back from 10-5 at half, that is kudos. Every single person on this team contributed to that win. Amazing game. Again, full credits to Tampa on a great season, and we'll see you next Sunday.
And thanks for staying tuned to this one here on Bears Sports Network. Once again, I'm Ade Kaliande. On behalf of my broadcast partner, Jamie Dickinson, we wish you a great evening as the Bears move on to the national semifinal.
Go Bears.